2023 started as a year of change, beginning with a big move from our old house to where we are now, and setting up brand new greenhouse areas and everything that I work with here at home, to learning about the wildlife just right around the house. We soon met Archie and his girlfriend, the great horned owls that live in our trees and like to hang around, as well as the kestrels and so many other things that live nearby. And I am surrounded. It looks kind of like wild coreopsis. I'm not entirely sure that's what it is, but... Alright, there we go. First snake of the night. A little desert night snake.
Oh, now. No need for that.
We have a beautiful Sonoran desert sidewinder.
Alright, so this is incredibly exciting. This is a brand new species of horned lizard down here.
This is Philorhynchus browni, the saddled leaf-nosed snake. Alright, shall we say gecko number 3?
Big chuckwalla. This is Xanthusia vigilis, the desert night lizard.
This guy right here. A beautiful desert Massasauga rattlesnake to start off our trip.
Alright, now we've briefly got him in hand, and he's flattened out, so now we can see all the incredible colors that he's got on him.
This is Arizona elegans, the Kansas glossy snake.
Beautiful western coach whip for our first snake on day 2. Alright, snake number 2, as we listen to the cardinals in the background, is this gorgeous speckled king snake out on the crawl.
So this is the broad-bending copperhead Enkystrodon laticinctus.
I was wrong, there are salamanders in here.
Right, this is Pantherophis obsoletus, the western rat snake. This is Enkystrodon contortrix, the very, very widespread, very common eastern copperhead.
And this, my friends, is what I came to this spring for. This is the local dusky salamander species that is endemic to these mountaintops. This is the Kiamichi slenders, or slimy salamander.
Alright, so after I double checked to make sure, yeah, these are rich mountain salamanders, not the Kiamichi slimies. And they are everywhere. This one is gorgeous.
This is the sequoia. Ophiodrus aestivus, the rough green snake.
And we can get a bit better look at him. Look at you, you have some gorgeous copper colors on you.
This is a big adult western rat snake, Pantherophis obsoletus, who is really in a hurry to get off the road. But
there she goes.
Is a western ribbon snake with some beautiful blues on his face there. These are quite different looking from the ones we see in Arizona. This is much darker. He's got some beautiful yellows. He has no legs, but this is not a snake. This is something much, much less common. This is the western slender glass lizard. Alright, so we've washed him off a little bit, giving him some moisture.
Oh my god, there's a milk snake right here. Holy crap.
They are primarily lizard and sometimes snake eaters. They will take rodents. Come here, you.
People think of monuments that the Colorado River has helped develop. Usually their mind will go to the Grand Canyon.
Quite a beautiful color though. It's very slaty green.
It's day 3 in Utah, and we are currently following kind of the central mountain spine downward.
And it's great because I'm seeing him out in the open in a place where I don't have to bother him. This is Crotalus lutosus, the great basin rattlesnake. This is the Kolob Canyons. It is about 68 degrees up here right now. So down that way is Capitol Gorge. There is a dirt road to follow, but not sure if I'm willing to take that drive since I've got very little time. Have you ever wanted to take a drive through the Grand Canyon, but know that they don't have a highway down there? To Glen Canyon Recreation Area instead. It's basically just the northern cousin. These are quite a different type of bridge than the sorts you'll see in like arches. This is currently just what's called Crotalus viridis, the prairie rattlesnake, but at one point these guys were classed as a subspecies of their own. Used to be subspecies nuntius. This is the Hopi rattlesnake. Compared to the Green River overlook, I'd say the view out across where the Colorado is a whole lot more impressive. And there we go, from right below it. You hear the raven. Just look at you. You've calmed down nicely, just sitting here. Oh yeah, you're pretty. You are so pretty. I really cannot believe this day. All these rocks. There's so many milks, I cannot believe this. But that's milk snake number 5. And this bush right here is where the other snake that we'll look at just a second here was at. Would you look at this stunner? After all this time, it's just a little baby, but who cares? This right here is my first in 10 years Western hognose snake. Well, this day has just gone from spectacular to ridiculous because we have 3 more hognoses under the same board. No freaking way. That's hognose number 5 under an old shirt. There's the shirt. Amnophis radix, the plains garter snake. Like all other garters, they are a nitricid snake, and they are, alright, this beautiful one, I'm gonna have to probably compare patterns. That's a pretty distinct blotch right there. At this point, new hognose number 6. Oh, and he's making a show of things. He's flattening out his neck here a little bit, trying to say he's scary. But we've got a little baby milk snake on the crawl. Well, for a second snake at the house, that's a pretty darn good one to find, my god. I don't really know what to say here. This is an eastern collared lizard who ran out onto the road. Milk snakes are uncommon enough in Colorado, but in New Mexico they are quite a find just about anywhere, especially since they come in this absolutely gorgeous appearance. Look at those bands. This is a familiar face from up north in Colorado too. This is Crotalus viridis, a very young prairie rattlesnake. This was probably last year's baby. Oh my god, he's just sitting here. This isn't your common red fox either. This is a kit fox. Out here again. White Sands National Park. Alright, painted desert glossy snake. Amphipeltis jetula splendida, the desert king snake. But I have just found the cutest little thing I have ever seen. This is Crotalus lepidus clawberi, the banded rock rattlesnake. This is Lampripeltis knoblochi, the Madrayan or Tarahumara mountain king snake. Quite frequently, like this guy, visibly indistinguishable from their northern relatives, the Arizona mountain king snake. Intergrade black-tailed rattlesnake. In this region where kind of the Gila and Mimbres rivers split from each other is where... Alright, not sure what occurred, but he is suddenly fired up here. Alright, I'm kind of risking it here, but this is an even bigger, prettier tiger salamander crossing the road. Alright, nearly lost this guy off the road. This is my first Texas horn lizard from Colorado. Ironically, the other side of the park has what they reference as the painted desert. So that would be Hopi rattlesnake number 2. But this is the Arizona or Madrayan alligator lizard. Elgaria kingii. It's a Gila. There's a Gila monster right here. Would you look at that? It's Trimorphodon lambda. The Sonoran flyer snake. So this is the first for me. That is the canyon tree frog, Hyla arenicolor. The directions, so we're just gonna help him out here. Whoop, did you hear that? He's farting. So I got a young desert king here. Yeah. The variety that should turn black eventually as a what they call the Mexican black kings up here. Hopefully we can see an adult soon. We found ourselves Crotalus tigris, the tiger rattlesnake. That's the first big Mojave that we've seen too, and this guy's the furthest east that I've ever seen one. And there we go. This is the ornate or western black-tailed rattlesnake, Crotalus ornatus. Just crossing the road here. And look at this beautiful animal. Even darker neck pattern than the other one. Looking one way south from the Chizos through this valley. Look the other way. And you're looking down into the Chizos Basin. Oh, finally found me a stick insect. So we seem to be doing doubles tonight. This is much more clearly a Mojave, and he is, by the arching of the back, already preparing to react much more like they usually do. A big Transpecos rat snake, Bogertophus subincularis. Gorgeous and fairly large Texas longnose snake with some great color and speckled look. Oh, my first uncontested Great Plains rat snake, Pantherophis amorii, and it's this year's little hatchling. Hi, sir, that is not for you. Gray fox that's coming this way. This is a central Texas whip snake. They can get up to upwards of around 5 feet long. This is the Texas toad, though. They're supposedly fairly common out here, but this is the first one I've run across. Sitting out here on a ridge in the Badlands.
Of years to create these big rooms and passageways. While that was happening, he was also picking up a lot of the calcium that was in that limestone. So
is Ophiodrus vernalis, the smooth green snake. This is Steraria occipita maculata pahasape, the Black Hills red-bellied snake. It is a unique subspecies that is only found in the Black Hills of South Dakota and Wyoming. And there we go, right in the middle of the path. That is a young Agkistrodon piscivorus cottonmouth. That's a cave salamander. Bright orange guys. Just down from the first one. Here's number 2. He might be our friend from yesterday. There's so many. Here's another one. Oh, there's a big guy that I did not see earlier. My first eastern box turtle. That is a gorgeous creature. We're gonna get him off the road here to make it. That's it right there. There it is. My first ever timber rattlesnake. Oh, you are beautiful. There's a grouse right there. He was sitting in the middle of the road. And I managed to miss him, it looks like. Last snake of the year might be an absolutely beautiful red-sided garter snake. Hey, you're okay. Hey. You're okay. Look at those colors. You alright? Behaving a little weird. I hope you're alright. Somebody else clip ya? What a gorgeous snake, though. Alright, we're gonna put him off the road over here. I think he's alright. His tongue's flicking. He's just, I don't know, being a little weird. But his eyes were tracking. His tongue is flicking. Maybe he was clipped by somebody, or he's just still really cold. But we're gonna keep him off the road here. Make sure nobody else runs him over. In case, hopefully, he is okay. So there are a ton of turkeys right here. Hello, turkeys. What you doing, turkeys? Bye-bye, birds. So the garter snake was not the last snake of the year. Got a call for somebody who doesn't want this guy in their garage, so we're gonna go move him a short ways away into the open prairie where he's safer. Alright, so we're not that far away. But we're far enough that this guy's not going to likely make it back to the house anytime soon. So we'll just encourage him. Come out of the bucket. And into the grass. Come here, dude. You want to go down there? Yeah, there's a hole down there. Well, not that spot. Over here. Down this. Come here. No, the hole's... Well, you've got that hole too. Okay, that works. So he's gonna go disappear down in that hole. And he'll hopefully be nice and safe out here. So yeah, it's been a bit of a busy year. And that greenhouse that you saw me setting up right at the start of the vid, well, that's what it looks like now. Completely stuffed full of plants. And we're working on getting all sorts of new ones growing and happy. So it's been quite a year. Huge number of new species of reptiles and amphibians seen out in the wild. Whole bunch of new plants and animals that I've gotten to work with here at the house, both wild and otherwise. I even got to make, I know some people will find this controversial, but I created my first hybrid snakes this year, these pretty guys, and of course keeping one of them to see what she grows up to be. Now I'm hoping that the next year will be even better, but that only comes with help from the audience. If you'd like to help support, do consider checking on the website at carltoncarnivores.com. All the plants that you see here, I usually have all sorts of things available for sale, and there's a whole lot of stuff that really needs to move out so that I can have room to get some of the cooler ones propagated. And of course, if you're interested in maybe one of the baby snakes that is still looking for new homes, check out that page that's on there as well. Just make sure they are live animals, and I want them to go to good homes, so I will be picky on who gets them. All right, make sure that you're ready for caring for such an animal, and for quite a while, since the gopher snakes will live for 20 plus years if all goes well. The sand boas, 40. But if you don't want to buy anything, you can always help support through getting a membership at patreon.com/hcarlton. That's one way to support. It's a monthly subscribership there, and members there do get exclusive benefits back, like early access to the videos that I release. There's seed contests every month. There's exclusive merchandise that's on there, and I'm always open to hearing new ideas for ways I can expand there. If you don't want to support for a monthly thing, donations at Patreon can also be taken on a one-time thing, or at Ko-fi. The links for all that will be down in the video description below. And of course, if you can't support in a monetary way, simply giving attention to this channel and all other social media channels really does help. We got to over 600 subscribers this year, which is really great. And if we keep growing at this rate, we might be able to hit monetization on YouTube very soon. And I can start making money simply for making the videos. So giving a subscribe there, leaving comments, leaving a like, sharing the video so that others see it really does help grow the channel and help support it. And of course, if you'd like to see more photos and videos, see what I'm going to be up to this coming year in 2024, then you can find me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Carlton Carnivores. But until next time, see you next year. I'm Hawk and Carlton, and this is Carlton Carnivores.